The typefaces you choose are one of those art direction decisions that can make your web designs either come alive or fall flat. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make more impactful font choices and pair them so that you can instantly elevate your visuals and help your websites stand out. Let's get started. Hello my friend, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Adrian Somoza and I focus on helping talented freelance web designers grow their talent and charge what they are worth. I've put together a free resource called 18 Curated Typefaces for Web Designers. You'll find the link in the description below, and it's packed with standout fonts that I personally recommend and I use in basically all my projects. Now that we've got that covered, let's dive into today's topic. And let me jump into Figma. So first off, right, I have here the freebie that I mentioned, right? So make sure that you grab it. And here I have a list of the curated typefaces that I use. These ones are basically my go-to workhorses, and then I also share my top 10 display typefaces for you to just take a look at. Now let me share here first some examples of type combinations based on this freebie and my collection of typefaces that I usually use. So for example, right here we have PP Hatton Thin paired with Helvetica Regular. Here we have Universe Ultra Condensed paired with Times New Roman Regular. Here we have PP Editorial New Regular paired with Arial Regular. Here I'm using Circular Medium paired with Garamond Regular. And here I'm using Circular Medium paired with Circular Regular. So as you can see, there's many typeface combinations that you can do. Basically, I don't know how many, but with 18 typefaces, it's almost infinite. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you, right, is that sometimes I love to just use one typeface. So for example, here I'm using just Helvetica Regular for everything, right? Titles, paragraphs, and subtitles with uppercase. And here I'm only using Times New Roman Regular. And by the way, I also combine it with italics, right? So probably in some letters I like the italic version, but basically it's just the same typeface with another variable. Now, what's the principle behind these typeface combinations? Well, very simple. As you can see, contrast. So what I say is don't try to pair similar typefaces. There will be leaders in the industry that will tell you otherwise, that will tell you, try to find similar typefaces and pair them together. It's like wine and I don't know. They use the wine metaphor, right? Now I say be bold or go home, my friend. Avoid mild contrasts. Now let me show you, right, what are the ranges of contrast that you can create. So basically there's 4 ranges. One thing is serif versus sans serif. So you can go from serif typefaces to sans serif ones, or from typefaces with embellishments, right? Think, handwritten typefaces go into this category as well, right? The more embellishments they have, the more they will contrast with sans serifs that have no embellishments. Now, from bolder to lighter, this is obvious. One thing I want to clarify here, there's many designers out there teaching you to jump one weight. I say don't just skip one weight. Be really extreme and go all in and create as much contrast as you like. And if you ask me, the more contrast, the merrier, the better it looks. Then the other range of contrast is between compact and extended. So compact or compressed, right? Here we have a compressed version of Helvetica and an extended version of Helvetica. And lastly is lowercase versus uppercase. This is not a range, but changing between lowercase and uppercase creates a contrast in itself that is very, very noticeable, as you can see here. Same typeface, same weight, same everything, Just changing the case from lower to uppercase creates a really big contrast. Now, let me show you two last examples. One is going to be very mild, okay? So let's go really mild. Here, I used two typefaces. I separated the title from the paragraph because otherwise we wouldn't have a way to identify this as a title, right? Now, this is almost identical to Helvetica. We could even here go even more closer and choose Arial, right? Arial is almost identical to Helvetica. We could also use Accidents Grotesque, right? Again, very, very close to Helvetica. Now, this is a really meh combination. We have regular lowercase sans serif combined or paired with another regular lowercase sans serif. I'm already getting bored by reading this paragraph. So now let's take a look at an extreme combination, okay? So here is a combination where I'm going extreme. We have a black extended uppercase sans serif paired with a thin condensed lowercase serif. So this, my friends, is a match made in heaven. These two are the same size, by the way, 36 and 36 pixels. So we don't even need to change the size to create contrast between these two typefaces because they are so extremely different, extremely contrasting, that there's no need to create contrast with changing sizes. So if you want to shortcut the process of finding great fonts, don't forget to grab your copy of 18 Curated Typefaces for Web Designers. The link is going to be below. That's it for today. I hope you found this valuable, and as always, my friend, let's bridge the gap one pixel at a time.